Welcome to episode 14 of our playthrough of Genesis Alpha 1. At the end of the previous episode, we had done quite a few things, and I'm probably not going to bother going over them right now, other than to say we have a lot of site locations to try and find, especially the suit upgrades. I'm really hoping that we can get a number of schematics for clone or I don't know what they are actually. A number of things to clone better clones than what we have now, and then apply those schematics. Where am I going? Apply those schematics so that we can get ourselves a more powerful character. Right now we've got some good DPS weapons. I'm completely lost. Where am I going? Clone lab. Back. Here. Yeah. I've got some pretty good DPS weapons. This SA-1 rifle is really good. The heavy pistol is also really good, but I've run out of ammo on that, so I'm using the X-ray caster. But we have all these alien abilities: healing, awareness, shield, aura, but we do not have the samples. Oh, wait on. When did I get the samples for that? Okay, we do have the samples for one. Awareness improves the senses of the clone, giving them the ability to sense life forms and destroyed energy nodes with... Oh, that would be great. That would enable clones to find energy nodes without us having to do it. We want that. Now, I'm not sure if when you actually make a clone, they will automatically get these abilities. Not 100% sure on how the abilities work, or whether they just become passives for new clones. I'll just assume they're passives for now, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, alien ability. Okay, so maybe they're not passives, because we do have an alien use your alien ability key.
New materials have been refined.
Yeah, I don't know yet. Have to work it out. But there it is. Unless the clones get cloned with alien abilities once we've got them unlocked. So that could be interesting. Oh, wait on. What just happened? Implantation. Did I just implant? I did implant that onto my arm. You can see that there's a tube, a red tube sticking out of my arm. So I believe that's an alien ability, and if I press V, would probably activate it. Yeah, there you go. So that's... Oh, okay. That is cool. So you can see around the ship just for a brief moment, and that will help you see busted nodes. That actually might be very helpful. So okay, so now we know how the alien abilities work, and I should have remembered that because I think someone posted a comment on one of my other videos about that, which I really appreciate, but I'd forgotten. so sorry about that, but yeah. Okay, so where we're at now is we have a few things I want to do. Our mission is we're going to conduct Genesis on a nearby planet as soon as we can, and for that to occur we need about 14 oxygen breathing...
New materials have been refined.
We need about 14 oxygen breathing humans. We don't have enough oxygen breathing biosphere yet for that to occur, so we need to build a greenhouse, we need to clone more crew, and we need to go resource hunting to find some oxygen generating plants. While we're doing that, hopefully we'll find some schematics to upgrade our suit and our health, if that's such a thing. I don't know if you find suit upgrades for your health. I'm hoping you do. What am I doing? Standing around talking and not working. If not, health may come from upgraded crew members, upgraded clones. We'll find out, I guess, in due course. One thing I like about this game is, even when you don't know things, even when there's elements of the game that are a mystery to you and you're trying to solve them and work them out, they're never too difficult to actually work out. Whoa. He was not weak. Yeah, it's never too difficult to work out what you need to work out. In fact, it's probably more difficult remembering all the things you've worked out. There's a lot of things I've already worked out that I just completely forget to apply. Oh, what is that? Did he die? I don't know what that was. Dude. Stick to your own terminal.
Resource beaming complete.
Yeah, the other thing is I've since learned... Oh, another one. I'm not willing to leave these guys in charge of the tractor beam anymore. Last time I did that, we had a nest outbreak across the ship. That could have gone bad. So from now on, if I'm beaming something via the tractor beam, I'm sticking around.
Resource acquired.
Makes the game a little more tedious, but
Resource beaming.
it also reduces the risk of your game coming to a quick end.
Resources collected.
These guys aren't dropping any DNA for me or anything like that, so I don't know what they are.
Resource beaming complete.
So basically what I'll do is all the tractor beam stuff by myself manually.
New materials have been refined.
Something from here. Clone sample, mantis. We already have that, or is that a level 2? I'm not sure if we have the level 2.
Resource beaming complete. Resources collected.
That's it for that. Lithium, tin and sulfur. Lots of resources where we are right now. I don't even remember where we are in the sector, so I hope because I haven't checked the bridge, I hope I haven't neglected to look at any nearby aliens.
Resource beaming complete.
Most of these episodes, I'm generally finding time to do about 2 a day at the moment.
Resource acquired.
But by the time I come back,
New
I've often
materials
forgotten
have
what
been
I just did in
refined.
the last episode. There's so much to remember with this game, which is a part of why it's really cool.
Resources collected.
Never feel bored. There's always something to be thinking about, something to be doing, something to remember, somewhere to explore, something to manage, something to build.
Resource acquired.
That doesn't look good. That's a green mist. Oh, what? Where did that come from? Any more? So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this stuff can just get in there. It can't be the only one, surely.
New materials have been refined. Resource beaming complete.
I see our alien ability is ready for use again.
Resources collected.
Let's see if by using it we see anything. Doesn't look like it. Oh, yes, there. Oh, man. That must be... Not sure. Oh, there was something there. I just couldn't see it. So, we have a nest infestation somewhere along the line.
New materials have been refined. Resource acquired.
Is that invisible? Gotta check under the floor. It looks like we're having trouble seeing them. Oh, that's right. Someone told me there's a flashlight. Flashlight. Middle mouse button. Well, that might help. Thank you to whoever posted that comment. That definitely helps. Only a little bit, but couldn't see any of those nests before.
New materials have been refined.
This will definitely show them up.
Resource beaming complete. Resources collected.
Uh-oh, out of ammo. Don't know what ammo we have. What heavy caliber?
Processing. Processing.
Let's go get a couple of energy
New
cells.
materials have been refined.
I'd like a shotgun.
Access granted.
Resource.
Is that one? It is one.
Resource acquired.
How do we find the source?
New materials have been refined.
And next time I see one, I want to remember to use my alien ability to see if it actually... There's one. Let's see if the alien ability shows it up better. It does. It makes it quite bright. We turn off... Or is that just the flashlight? Well, the flashlight definitely helps. Not sure how we find the source of these nests though. Just keep appearing. Maybe it's a race. Or maybe there is no source. Maybe
New materials have been
when
refined.
you... Or maybe that's the source. I didn't see that before. Actually, I'm wasting X-ray caster ammo on this. Should be using a weapon that doesn't require replacement ammo, like a laser pistol, since a laser pistol doesn't... I don't need motion trackers for this.
Resource acquired.
Maybe the source is not above but below. Can I get up through the quarters here? No, I definitely need more access points. Get up through the reactor. Oh no, I can't.
Resources collected.
Yes, I need more access points in the floor because now I understand the need for them. Oh, I'm not seeing any more. Oh, yes, I am. Right here. Looks like we've probably got them. Don't see any more green mist in. Oh. Wow. Jeez, I'm starting to wonder if you want to use the tractor beam at all. can out of here. Oh, don't be in the greenhouse. Unfortunately for you, don't use the tractor beam. You're not going to get everything you want in terms of resources, and resources are limited. There's only so many resources, I think, procedurally generated every game. Actually, I should be definitely swapping out a weapon so I don't waste.
Access granted.
So I don't waste ammo.
Access granted.
Resource acquired.
Access granted.
Okay. Let's just make sure nothing's come through since we've been here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, why did I do that for? This is what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, I'll still have to waste ammo on whatever alien comes through, because I don't think this pistol will do enough, but we might test it.
Resources collected.
I see any kind of mist now and I start to panic. Game does a good job of keeping you on your toes.
Resource beaming complete. Resource acquired.
Well, that's not going to work. Yes, I think that's my answer. I'm going to have to keep using the more powerful weapons. So let's remove that pistol from the rack. We could research the, sulfur. Oh, its DPS is, oh, it says heavy caliber. Yeah, I don't need another heavy caliber weapon right now.
Access granted.
Iron thrower. And now we'll take the iron thrower. Be easy to kill an enemy in here with that. We've got plenty of grenades.
Resources collected. Resource beaming complete. Resource acquired. Crew lost.
Yep, just like that. Crew lost? Oh, the Ironcaster killed a crew member! Oh man, that's not right. Damn. Damn. That sucked. I'm trying to go. Oh, of course. Yeah, that sucked. I definitely cannot use an Ironcaster unless I'm on the planet's surface.
Granted.
Well, I did not expect that to happen, though it's kind of my own fault because it's pretty obvious. It's a grenade. It has an area of effect. There are other people here. Probably not the best idea to have used it in the first place. Oh well, live and learn. Hopefully it wasn't an O2 breathing crew member. I bet it was though.
Resource
Let's see. Not sure we can. 12 crew 9 crew members breathing O2. I don't. Yeah, I think we had 10, so it was an oxygen breathing crew member. Oops.
Resource beaming complete. Resources.
Oh. Gee, the tractor beam might be way more dangerous than just flying down to planets and ignoring space debris. Because we're going through the ammo, and it's just constant. I wonder which weapon burns through the ammo the slowest. Obviously it's the grenade launcher, but I'm not using that on the ship anymore.
Resources collected.
Is that it for debris? Please tell me that's it for debris. Okay, that's it for debris. Oh, there's a oxygen planet, a fern on here. Alright, excellent. That's where we're going now, and we'll make sure this is off. Yep. I'm not sure we need to... There are no crew members here. Okay. Fine. Time to go down to the planet. Actually, let's just check the area and make sure we're safe first. Well, that was a good idea because we're about to be under attack. Damn. We are in a high-risk area, but we want that fern. I'm going for that fern.
Harvester destination set.
10, 9, 8, access granted. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh, I should have brought the iron caster.
0. Launch sequence activated.
Comedy of errors. It's all good though. I'm really only here for the fern. Pretty sure our ship's going to be under attack by the time I get back. There you are. Only here for that, but let's grab what we can while we're here. Because who knows, maybe we won't get attacked. Our alien detector, not really showing anything. Plants are good, even if it's not oxygen. We've got a number of other Genesis candidates that require different types of crew members, so we want to get every plant we can. For a high-risk area, it's pretty quiet so far. Harvester full. Let's get out of here.
Life form detected. Access granted. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there's a site here. I was too preoccupied with getting the oxygen creating plant. So if we're safe from being attacked, I think I want to come back and check that out. Schematics are very important for us right now. Let's see. So far, there's a merchant here. hyperdrive, which we already bought. Yeah, that's why we're very low on resources right now. Okay, so I think we're safe for the moment. Probably not for very long, but long enough. Go check out that site. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make sure that I have the grenade launcher
Access granted.
instead of the SA2 rifle. I love the SA2 rifle, but we don't have any resources to make ammo for it, so
New materials have been refined.
we need to just go easy on it
Harvester
for now.
destination set.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I'd like to stay in this sector for as long as I can, just to see if, by not using the tractor beam, if no more nests appear. I know the resources we bring back can also carry the aliens and that they can come out of the refinery or even the deposit area. So it's not like not using the tractor beam will make us completely safe, but I'd still like to test that just to see if I can relax a bit when I'm not using the tractor beam. Hopefully the turret will take care of that. I wonder if there's an upgrade for speeding up the rate at which you mine. That would be handy too. Lure those through the tractor beam and hopefully find the site over in this area. There it is.
Accessing archives. 20%. 40%. Life form detected. 60%.
Oh, all around.
80%. All phases complete.
Grenade launcher makes short work of them.
Life form detected.
So we scanned it. Do we? Oh, what is it? Alien location. All right. Can we see aliens with our new ability? No. Well, that was interesting. I actually thought I might have been able to do more DPS with like the SA1 rifle than I can with the grenade launcher, which you kind of can if the aliens are spread out, because despite its actually having lower damage, you can fire it faster and you can kill more quickly with just single shots than you can with a grenade launcher, especially if you struggle with aiming it and miss. But if they're all grouped up like they were just then, there's absolutely no argument that this alien ability is really handy on planets where you can't see very well. Alright, I'm becoming a grenade launcher fan. Or an iron thrower fan, as it's actually called.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Not having to reload is handy too. And we seem to be able to find what we need for energy weapons a lot easier than what we need for heavy caliber weapons. Iridium seems very hard to find so far, at least. Seem to be going around this sector. I think we might be okay for now. We can also maybe plant that plant.
New materials have been refined.
If it's ready to be planted. Burn. Oh, there's no room. What about in our other greenhouse? Yes, there is room. Oh, that looks really cool.
New materials have been refined.
I need more oxygen.
Processing.
And now we definitely need another greenhouse. Can we build it yet? We can, but not anywhere on the current level, I think. Let's see, can we extend this and build it off here? No. I think the game is telling us we've expanded enough and we need to go up, which I didn't want to do, but it looks like we're going to have no choice. So, I think we need to build a turbo
The lift module
lift.
grants fast access to higher or lower decks of the ship.
Yeah, why can't I put it on there? I would have thought it could have gone here. Oh, it can. So, turbo lift is here. We've got nowhere to go, so
The lift module
it does
grants
take us
fast
up.
access to higher or lower
Oh, we don't
decks
have
of the
another
ship.
level yet. No. We can't go anywhere just yet. So we should be able to put another module on top of. Sure. Go even higher? No. How do you build on top of it? I'm not sure. Oh, that's strange. It's trying to auto snap to the top of our clones lounge, but not to the turbo lift. Why can't? Unless the turbo lift unless I can only. No, it won't let me snap to it. That's odd. I mean, I'm going up and down levels, and it's working for this area. I don't know why turbo lift doesn't. What if I try to put the? This is confusing. Am I just not going high enough? Unless I just build on from here. I'll do that for now and see if somehow it links to the turbo lift along the way. Strange. Anyway. I want to make sure we're safe. We are. Let's continue milking this area of resources. Well, sites too. Really good resources here.
Harvester new materials have been refined.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
So now that we've built a new
2,
greenhouse,
1,
I'll have to double
0.
check next time I'm at the ship whether we have enough crew quarters. I think we actually do. I think in the episode before the last one, I built a third set of crew quarters. We may need another one, but for now I think we're probably good. So we just need maybe some more, 1 or 2 more O2 oxygen creating plants. I should have actually built a security gate between the clone lounge and the new greenhouse. Now that we have security gates to protect the ship, I should be using them. And we still haven't found any iridium for our heavy caliber weapons, so I think the other thing we want to do is find some iridium and then save it. When we undertake Genesis, we'll want, I think, a heavy caliber weapon in one slot and our grenade launcher in the other. Yeah. Damage multiplier.
Life form detected.
Though I really like this alien ability for seeing through plants and shrubs.
3,
Really helps with aiming.
0.
Maybe very helpful on enemies that shoot acid too, that you sometimes can't see where they are to stop them. You know, every single episode that I've played this game, I've learnt something, discovered something that I thought was true, wasn't. Okay, so now we have a nest and we did not use the tractor beam. So it is pretty clear that we can bring this stuff aboard just from this stuff, which means the source of all of this could actually be in the refinery or even in the deposit area. Or maybe there is no real source. Maybe it's just you bring this stuff on board with you from time to time and you just have to deal with it when it's around.
New materials have been refined.
Or maybe I'm just blind and I keep missing obvious nests. Running around with the torch on. Right, one more trip to this planet. Probably should be checking for more nests, but really want to strip all the resources from this sector and move on. Find another O2 plant.
0. Launch sequence activated.
And I'm not sure about clones with abilities, how we get those, but I think I'm going to wait for now on producing more clones until maybe our bio tank gets full, and then I'll produce some more. But I don't really want to create low-level clones at this point. It may be way more useful to save our resources for higher-level clones once we've researched some more clones or clone abilities. Make short work of those guys. That's it. We can leave.
10, 9, launch sequence activated. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
We're still surrounded. It's like they're not willing to come into this sector, or we're just lucky. Not sure which one, but we'll take it.
New materials have been refined.
So the next planet we want to go to has a site on it. Oh, and another fern. Okay, this is a great sector for what we're looking for. We'll take the fern one first. No, we'll take the site one, just in case we find something really good.
10,
The fern will wait.
9, launch sequence activated. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated.
Find the site first. There we go.
Accessing archives. 20%. Life form detected. 40%. 60%. 80%. All phases complete.
What are we gonna get? Tree of Tom's voyage.
Transmission. Please check
Major
your
Phelps
data
speaking.
for details.
Something is on the ship. The crew reported irritating noises from the service tunnels yesterday. I was sending a team down. They found and killed some kind of bug. It looked harmless. But today we found 2 crew members dead in the library and dozens of egg-like cocoons nearby.
Okay, we're gonna have to watch those later, I think. But that was interesting. He sent the team down. So does that mean we're gonna have to go down into like a cave system or something? Because when I found out that there was a flashlight, I thought, well, you don't really go anywhere that requires a flashlight. Yes, it's helpful to try to spot nests on the ship, but it's not necessary. Flashlight's really only necessary in the dark. So I've got a feeling our future involves going down into a nest, which will be really cool and doesn't surprise me in the slightest, since there's so many alien references and aliens references in this game. It almost makes sense that we would have to go down to confront whatever it is we're going to have to confront. Someone in the comments section mentioned when you conduct a Genesis on a planet, the game goes full Starship Troopers. So I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure it means lots of bugs. And now I'm thinking it means lots of bugs in some kind of underground cavern. Sample damage multiplier. The damage multiplier would be great, but what I really need is something for health. Against acid firing enemies, it's like 2 shots and you're dead.
9, launch sequence activated. 7,
Really haven't built enough defenses up on the ship yet, but that will come. Yeah, they're just hanging around, leaving us alone.
New materials have been refined.
No nests readily apparent. Be good if there was a nest detector device that you could get. I guess you've got to look around pretty carefully too, because they can be sneaky and hiding.
Harvester destination set.
We're going to need 2 more trips to this planet to finish it off.
8,
New
7,
materials have been
6,
refined.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated.
I don't know what that beep is every time we launch. That's new. Bit of a glitch, man. You know, we're not that far from being able to think about Genesis. There's another oxygen plant on one of these planets close by. And that may be enough. We've built our greenhouse. Then all we would need is another 5 oxygen-breathing clones, which we won't have the biomass for just yet, but we must be getting... It won't be too hard to get that. Just stick around on a planet shooting everything and waiting for more aliens to arrive. Go to a high-risk area maybe, so they keep coming in packs. Oh. And then, I mean, we could risk it even without getting any suit upgrades, but we could make a beeline for every... Where? Yeah, we could rush just to get some suit upgrades to maybe get something of useful, or we could be glass cannons and go with next to no health and continue to get damage multipliers. So if we got the damage multiplier that we seem to be on the path to getting, maybe undertake a Genesis and hope that... Well, actually, you know, I don't know if we can, if they keep throwing aliens at you, or if you can wear them down on health, because if we have a stockpile of spare clones in our regeneration respawning panic room chamber, then maybe even if we die a few times, it won't matter. I'm kind of tempted to do that. I really want to see what one of these Genesises are like. Alright, 1 soft ore. Fungus. Actually, we should check now that we have the greenhouse if we have enough. Oh, we're about to fill our biomass
New
up.
materials have been refined.
I think we're going to need more biomass, unless we just go ahead and clone anyway and say screw it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's say screw it. here, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe we've got something we can research. Oh. So humans are O2 breathers. We've got enough humans though. What else can we do? More arachnoids. N2O. I'd like some of these other clones, but right now that's just a waste of resources.
New materials have been refined.
Intelligence and speed. Health of 100. Health of 100 versus 75, but greater resistance and intelligence. I think we'll make more arachnoids.
Cloning initiated.
He doesn't look very healthy.
New clone arrived.
Hello, Goober. There's a name for the ages. That won't work. Let's call you something else. What's a good alien name? You can be... Jakar. There we go. And let's see if we can make another arachnoid.
Cloning initiated.
So that's 10 O2, and with this guy it'll be 11.
New clone has been welcomed.
What name have you got? Cooper. Welcome, Cooper. You can keep your name.
Cloning initiated.
That'll be 12.
New materials have been refined.
Out of interest, we did have a sick crew. We still have a sick crew member. No, that's a new sick crew member. Multiple sick crew members. Alright, we need to build the medical wing and we need to search for the nests because that's why they'll be sick. Got to get his name. Minsky, fair enough.
Cloning initiated.
This is working pretty good actually. This will be number 13, I think. Which means we'll only be one O2 member away from being able to do Genesis.
New materials have been refined.
Or at least attempt Genesis. Or
New
maybe
crew
end our
member
game because I'm rushing it. I'm not sure yet. Wait on. He's Jakar. I just named someone Jakar. How has Jakar just walked out of there again? Say what? We have two Jakars. That is weird. Alright, let's see if we can make one more.
Cloning initiated.
We can. So we will now have enough clones to at least attempt Genesis on that one planet we found. So then we just... all we need is to be sure of our ability to do it.
Have been refined. Cloning done.
And who are you? Harris. Right, that'll do for the clones. Purple. What does purple mean? Oh, that must just meant he... So he's grey, so he's not necessarily sick straight away. So... oh, that just means unassigned. I'm an idiot. That doesn't mean they're sick. That means they're unassigned. And it can mean they're sick. Oh, no, it doesn't. What it means is they're unassigned. I've had that wrong the whole time. Because when they're sick, they leave their workstation, which makes them unassigned. Right, so, well, that answers that. We don't necessarily need a medical wing right now. That probably would be handy. Probably wouldn't hurt to have one. 5 aluminium.
Creatures from outer space can pass on deadly diseases to crew members. Research these diseases in the medical research lab. Researched diseases will then be cured automatically. Please mind that you have to collect disease samples dropped by sick crew members to research a disease. Use the biomass collector to collect these samples.
Oh. Okay, well, I don't have any of that right now, so... we might leave that for now. Yeah, we won't waste our resources on that just yet until we think we need it.
New materials have been refined.
We don't really need to build anything else right now, we just need to continue farming. I just want to check that we're safe. I think we are. Yeah, these guys, for some reason, they're scared to come into this sector. So we'll take that and we'll continue to farm.
Harvester
We'll grab this sulfur ore and that'll be done, and then we'll grab the fern and the site from the other planet.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated.
Tempted to hang out here, but
10, 9,
because maybe only here can we get what we need for the extra damage multiplier. But it could also end up being a waste of time if you can get that damage multiplier research stuff on other worlds in this same sector. So we can always come back, but for now I'll just proceed on the idea that we can get them anyway, anywhere. So we have all the crew we need to try and conduct Genesis here. Oh, we have enough ship biosphere, so we don't even need that extra fern right now. We'll grab it anyway while we're here, but we are capable of attempting Genesis on a world. We may not be powerful enough, which I really don't think we are.
Harvester destination set.
Let's abort that and let's go to this planet to see what we can get as far as the site goes. So yeah, so we have all the crew, we have the ability to get there, we have the hyperdrive, we can make a jump there. It is in a high risk area though, so we may not be able to survive there if we get attacked from space. We have no shields or anything like that. And since I don't really know what's involved with conducting Genesis in a high risk area when you're a low level player, it could be the worst decision of all. But I'm still tempted to give it a try. Maybe not this episode, since we're already over an hour now. I just seem completely incapable of making my Let's Plays go faster and be shorter. But it's kind of a hard game to do short videos on, because not a lot happens while you're trying to build up your resources and your ship in a short space of time. It's a slow burn,
60%,
long play game.
80%. All phases complete.
O2 Genesis candidate.
New transmission intercepted. Hello, Captain. I was able to ID another interesting planet. If we assemble the right crew, we should be able to initiate a Genesis on this planet. I will mark the location on the map.
Is that just a generic statement, or is that Does the game know that we're capable of doing it?
Life form detected.
That was a bit close to comfort.
Life form detected.
Whoa. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the one we've already been to. Oh! I was getting attacked and didn't even realise it.
Life form detected.
Right, okay. No. So the enemies that are carrying some kind of sample or research sample always glow red, or at least these ones glow red. Jeez. Well, I guess this is a higher risk planet, so jeez. Yeah, see, he's glowing red, so he dropped one. Alien ability sample. So if you want to hang around, you can get a ton of biomass and samples on a planet like this. This is starting to be a bit like Starship Troopers. Yeah, that's very handy, that alien ability. Awareness. Harm touch.
Life form detected. Life form detected.
One more. This is great. Here it is.
New ability research added.
I wonder if it says a clone, where it says a clone
Life form detected.
can perform a devastating ability, if that means any clone or just me as a clone.
Life form detected.
Jeez. These guys aren't leaving me alone. Plenty of biomass though, which will make up for all of the biomass that we used for those clones. But boy, are we going through our grenades.
Life form detected.
Alright, harvester's full, time to get out of here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
We'll be coming back here. No, we won't be coming back here, will we? Or was this a new planet? I don't remember. Ah, that's why it was so... it's an actual critical planet. That's why it was so full on. Well, we still have 2 planets to do in this sector. And I still want to head off and find where some of these sites that we found are. So there's a suit upgrade right next to us. Another one not too far really now that we have a hyperdrive. Another one again. Where did that appear? Oh, down here.
New materials have been refined.
Cantina, which is a long way away. The gallery, also a long way away and in a very dangerous area of space. And the Genesis candidate that we found just then. Wait on. We already knew about those 2. Oh, so that site location was telling us about the Genesis candidate that we already knew about. Well, that's a shame. I thought it was a second one.
New materials
But I
have
think
been
we're
refined.
almost ready to give that a shot, and we may consider that in the next episode. So thanks for watching. We'll continue milking this sector and maybe have a shot at that Genesis candidate in the next episode. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Well, until then, I'll see you guys next time.